I'm Troy Parker, President of Innovative Labor and Cleaning, and this is another Mental Health Monday. I want to share another quote with you. Don't ever admit that the world has not given you an opportunity. Many of us will sit and complain that we never get an opportunity. We don't get that chance. But many times there are plenty of opportunities that we have squandered or passed by and never even recognized. Most people, when something, as they term it, negative happens, will only focus on the negative event that they claim has happened to them, maybe losing a job. But they never look at the equal other side of the coin, the benefit, blessing, or opportunity they're being given. Say, for instance, you lose a job, but then there could be an equal benefit on the other side of now you have the opportunity to start that business you wanted. Or you might have time to just take some time off and spend it with your family. Other times, people on the job and somebody will quit or somebody gets let go and then they have to work harder. And they say, now I got to do two people's job. Well, you do have to do more work maybe, but maybe this is an opportunity for you to get that other job, or management see that, hey, he did both of those jobs. Why don't we offer him more pay and then see if he'll do both of them? Opportunities are always around us, but many times we miss them because opportunities many times hide themselves in negative situations. Like I mentioned, losing a job. It could be an illness, and we fail to see the opportunity and we only see the negative event. There's a story, I've heard a couple people tell the story, but I don't know who originally wrote it or told it. There's a man and his son is out and he brings back these wild horses. And the man's neighbor says, that's such a blessing your son brought back these wild horses. And the man says, maybe. Then the man's son who brought the horses back was out riding one of the horses, trying to break them or whatnot. And he injured himself. And the neighbor came back and said, oh, that's terrible. And the man said, maybe. Then the next day, someone from the army came and they were drafting people in. And they came to take this man's son who had hurt himself when he was working with the horses. But they wouldn't take him because he was injured. And the neighbor came over this time and said, oh, that's such a blessing. And the man said, maybe. It just goes to show you that many times an event might happen, just like I was talking about, and we'll quickly classify it as that's bad, or that's good. But you really never know until the whole thing plays out. Like in the story, when the man said, maybe, he was basically saying, well, we'd have to see how it all plays out. And many times we don't give life that chance to just play out and see how things go. We quickly classify it as, this is negative and that's positive. There's many times things positive have happened and people are like, oh, this is great. And it really turns into a headache and a tragedy. Keep this in mind. How you see things at first may quickly change. So always look for both sides of the coin. If something negative happens, tell yourself there's an equal positive benefit. If something positive happens, keep in mind there could be a negative benefit. Don't focus on the negative benefit. Always focus on the positive. But keep in mind, it's how we perceive things. It's how we're going to experience them. Learn to look at life not just as, negative or positive. And then when something negative happens, you only focus on that. When something happens and you're about to say, okay, this is negative, ask yourself, there's two sides to every coin. What is the equal opportunity on the other side of that coin? What can I do to take this negative and flip it into a positive? I hope this helps you, and as always, remember, it's up to you to make your life matter.